positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Even though we have a lot of economic uncertainty, history tells us that, this is probably a good time to be buying.
Are you nuts? A good time to be buying? Yeah, it's okay to buy if you're doing short-term investing. This is not when you buy as an investment. You'd have to be nuts. Can you imagine somebody buying Apple or Microsoft or Google or Tesla as investments? You got to be nuts. Sure, do some swing trades. We're doing that. But you got to wait this market corrects. Remember, this market, just take the big tech stocks, have rallied 1,300%. Not because of earnings. Nobody cares about earnings when it comes to growth stocks, especially tech. Who cares about earnings? They just want to see the stock price go up. Goes up, people just go nuts, borrow money. They jump in and buy more of Google, more of Amazon, more of Facebook, more whatever. And more people are going to get... I'm watching today, and I'm sitting here saying, when will people learn? When will they learn? They're jumping and buying tech stocks today. But they're buying them as investments. They think they're going to get rich. It's over. Now, if you want to do some short-term investing, I have no problem with that. We've been doing that ourselves. Microsoft, we're up 13%. NVIDIA, we're up 32%. Apple, we're up 14%. Builders, the ETF, we're up about 13%. KBH Home, 17%. Here's a good one. Toll Brothers, we're up 30%. Lennar, we're up 27%. We've been shorting them. Yeah, not buying them, shorting them. Shorting them. So today they come out with a fake narrative. Oh, look at the earnings. Boy, the earnings great. We got to go and start buying these stocks. Are you nuts? How many people did that today? How many people bought stocks today without looking at the market breadth? Most people don't even know what I'm talking about, market breadth. They think I just ate a salami sandwich. I'm talking about that. No, I'm not talking about having a bad breath with a salami sandwich. Market breadth is very important. When you get into an overpriced, overvalued, over everything market, you want to see what the smart money's doing. But people don't care because they listen to these idiots on these fake business news networks. Like yesterday, they're talking about, Kramer came out, and he came out with a stock yesterday. I think I have it racked up here. It was Monday. That was, here it is. Listen to this.
What are your thoughts on Garmin, ticker GRMN?
I fish. I agree. It's fabulous. I think all their stuff is fabulous, and I think their stock is great, and I agree with you.
Fabulous? Fabulous. Are you kidding me? Have you seen this thing? Everybody's selling it. He's saying it's fabulous. If you bought this stock today, you're nuts. You're totally nuts listening to him. If anything, you want to do the opposite. If anything, you want to wait and see if it drops below 106%, $106, then sell it short. Oh, there's going to be a time to buy stocks as investments, no question about it. But that's when the market breadth is so bad that you can steal the stuff, and that's going to happen. To buy stocks today as an investment, you're out of your mind. What does that mean, breadth? It means if you go and take a look at the S&P, you want to know, okay, how many stocks are advancing compared to the ones that are declining? Is there, out of the S&P 500, is there more? What's the percentage of stocks that are above support or where there's good momentum? You want to see 70% of those stocks having good momentum. 70% of those stocks are above their key support. They're not. They're not. It's only about 40%. 40%, 30%, 38%. That's terrible. But people are going in and buying these stocks today. If you take the breadth of the tech stocks, the big tech stocks, people are jumping and buying Apple again today. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I have no idea what the hell they're doing. So if you wouldn't have bought the NASDAQ stock, do you know? Did you check before you're buying to find out how many of these NASDAQ 100 stocks, the 100 stocks, are above their support, their 50-day moving average support, and above their 200-day moving average support? Only 36%. That's above one support, the 50-day. Only 29%. Why would you be buying them for an investment? You don't buy for an investment unless there are at least 65% of them. All right, maybe 55%. But you're going to go buy a tech stock when there's only 36 of them above the 36% above the 50-day moving average, or 29% above the. Are you nuts? But people have no idea what I'm even talking about. They listen to this clown Kramer. Look at this stock. Are you kidding me? And he's telling people to buy it. Look at the volume on it. Horrible. Horrible. I wouldn't touch that stock. Now, if you want to do a short-term swing trade on it for 3, 4, 5 days, sure, I have no problem with that. The stock could probably go from $112 up to, I don't know, maybe $120, even $118, and then it's going to come right back down. So as long as you know how to do a swing trade, but you got to know how to do that. You can't call some broker and have them do it for you. You got to be sitting in front of your computer doing it yourself, like my members do. And trying to make money doing swing trades, that's not where you're going to create wealth. Now, for professional traders, when you're in a situation like we are right now, where think about the big tech stocks The NASDAQ has not made an all-time new high since November. Are you nuts? They were making all-time new highs almost every day. November was the last time. Hey, that was November 2021. We're in April 2022. And I just told you the breadth of the stocks, the NASDAQ stocks. If you take the NASDAQ 100, there's only 36% of those stocks above their support. And only 29% above the other support. There's two supports, really simple, 50 and 200-day moving averages. It's on every stock chart. And when you're below that and you're buying a stock as an investment, you got to be crazy. Got to be crazy. And look what's going on right now. They're using these earnings to suck you in. They're using these earnings to get you excited. Because remember what they're doing. They're fighting like hell. They came in on February 24th. The plunger team, they call them. They came in on February 24th. Who's that? That's the Secretary of Treasury, the Fed chair, the chairman of the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, and they come in and they financially rig the market. They interfere with the free market system, and they put the stock price where they want. It's unbelievable. And this is what you're buying today. Unbelievable. We'll be right back after this break. We'll tell you how to make some money nice and safe.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Back to the Phil's Gang radio show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We're still not at that point where we can, with any real conviction, say inflation has peaked and therefore, the Fed can ease back slightly.
Inflation hasn't even, what do you mean, it hasn't peaked? Remember, the Federal Reserve has on their balance sheet $8 trillion worth of garbage. Remember what QE is. QE is a bailout. That's why you're paying 42% more for used cars. That's why you're paying 35% more for coffee. You know the numbers. That's inflation. And that inflation was done purposely. That's how the wealthy makes money, with inflation. If you know how to play the market right, you can make money too. But you got to know what you're doing. 80% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know what they're doing, like today. How many people listened to Kramer yesterday and they're buying his stock? Are you nuts? Buying what Kramer says?
Huge.
It's just, listen to what he's telling you to buy.
What are your thoughts on Garmin, ticker GRMN?
I fish? I agree. It's fabulous. I think all their stuff is fabulous, and I think their stock is great, and
all you hear is, that's great. It's fabulous. I think it's great. It's fabulous. It's great. Everything's great and fabulous with this guy, with this clown. Great and it's great. It's fabulous. Buy it. And some poor sucker's going to buy it. Somebody's going to buy it. And they're going to get killed. Are you kidding?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
That's it. That's right. There's no fiduciary relationship in Washington, or in Washington, in Wall Street, or Washington. My God. God, we're coming up on the midterm elections, and you want to see how that's going to affect the stock market. Big time. Big time. I get a kick out of it. Well, I shouldn't say that. I get really angry when they keep telling you, boy, the consumer's doing great. Boy, he's really strong. He's got a lot of cash. He's got so much cash. Everybody's going to retire now. Everybody's got so much cash. I mean, they just come up with this crap. Let's tell the truth. Inflation is at a 40-year high. price of goods at a 12-year high. Home builder sentiment fell to a 7-month low. Household income, because of this terrible inflation, has dropped to a 50-year low. Adjusted for inflation, every dollar in your wallet's going down 16%. So when you go to buy something, it's less 16%. The middle class, their total income has dropped from 54% to 46%, starting with when Baby Bush, G.W. Bush. It's under Bush. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Household income under Biden, adjusted for inflation, as I said, dropped 16%. You know how much that is? Wages under Biden, adjusted for inflation, dropped to a net negative. Disposable income under Biden has turned to a negative $2 trillion, by $2 trillion, negative $2 trillion. And everybody's yawning. They don't even know what I'm talking about. Take the middle class. The middle class. And how do you define middle class? Now, these are folks, middle class, these are folks who probably make anywhere between, there's numbers all over the place, but let's say between $50,000 and $100,000, $50,000 and $85,000. They've gotten slaughtered. They've gotten slaughtered. They're the ones that really got hurt. I mean, the middle class, the portion of the total U.S. income under Biden dropped. Now, remember, they used to get 54% of the U.S. income, total U.S. income. They clawed back to them, the middle class, 54% of it. The total U.S. income, they would claw back 54%. You know what they're clawing back today? 45%. Oh, that's not bad. What are you, nuts? Just a 1% number. If an economy is growing by 2% a year, just 1%, just 1%. Remember, I said it dropped from 54 to 45. You just take 1%. If the economy's growing 2% a year, and that means that economy, if you extrapolate it, that means that economy could double itself on 1%. If income from the middle class went up 1%, the economic growth could double. That's how big 1% is. You know, are you kidding me? So what do you do with the stock market? I've been telling you for the last few days. Look, the stock market is broken. The stock market is out of trend. The stock market broke out of trend in November of 2021. The trend stopped. It was over. It was done. This is just the same thing that happened right before the dot-com crash. Exact same thing. And people did the same. They let it come down. Then they think, oh, it's all over. I'm going to start buying it in days like today. Then they wonder why they get killed.
1 minute.
That trend has been broken, and it's still broken. The only way that they can get this back into trend if they decide to bring interest rates back to zero, print more money, and then bring it back to zero. But they'd also have to say, well, gasoline right now I think is $4.70. If they did that, gasoline would go up to $6.70. Do people don't understand how that works? How they got the stock market to go up is they kept printing money to buy treasuries. But you pay for that. So if you're going to drop the interest rates from 200 basis points and you're going to print all this money and try to get back down to 100 basis points, yeah, the market goes up, but you're going to pay for that because eventually what happens, the inflation starts running back up. You got to do it all over again. Then the market goes up. Then you got to do it all over again. So every time you try to move the market up by cheating, by doing this, instead of through good jobs and good economy by cheating, you get stuck where we are now. And there's nothing they can do about it. They're at 280 basis points. They were at 85 basis points last July.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Between now and Christmas Eve, if you want to have peace of mind, I know everybody's worried about the market crashing. If you want peace of mind, I keep telling you, for the next 10 days, free, just go to philsgang.com, click where it says Working Investor, click on where it says Get Started, then Working Investors, and we're going to show you how to use the spiders. It's an ETF, 500 of the best companies in one group. And 80% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. When they're making money, most don't even get out. They lose it, give it all back. And then as it goes against them, they start listening to this nonsense of buy on a dip, buying a dip. They get in worse trouble. But you're going to have peace of mind because for the first time, you're going to know it doesn't matter if the market goes down or the market goes up. You're always going to be in the right position. You're going to always be making money. But you're going to convince you're going to convince yourself of that over the next 10 days because you're going to get free the 10 days and you're going to get our Pro 2 color-coded technology chart. And every day at 2 o'clock, Steve takes our working investor portfolio and my personal portfolio. He tells you what to do with each stock. If you just listen.
Looking at Caterpillar. Now, remember, we went long with a scout back on March 31st. We added some last.
So he explains. Does anybody else ever call you and explain to you about a stock that's in your portfolio and what you should do? Of course not. Well, you're going to get that free for 10 days, but you're going to get that on the spiders. And then once you learn how to do it with the spiders, if you don't stay with me after the 10 days, for God's sakes, do it. At least learn how to protect yourself when a market crashes. You don't think the market's going to crash. Most people don't. They think it's over. I can't believe it. They think it's over. This crash started in 2018. We never had a crash that was so slow in coming because we never had QE. And now everything has lined up perfectly for one of the biggest crashes ever. Look at these people. They're jumping in the market here today, going crazy. They think, oh, this is it. Let's get in, man. We're going to make a lot of money. Sure, if you want to do a swing trade. Our members are doing swing trades right now, making money. But not to buy a stock as an investment. Are you nuts? Because these stocks are going to come right back down. How do we know that? Because we know how the market works. And that's what you have behind you when you are a gang member. We understand how the market works. When you listen to these guys on the fake business network, their job is not to make sure you're doing well. That's not their job. Their job is to make you happy. So you go spend money with their advertisers. So these advertisers will keep paying for their airtime or they won't be on the air. It's all about making you feel good, telling you what you want to hear. Now, this inflation that we have has wrecked this economy. It's just not going to come back. But with the spiders, no matter what happens, you're going to make money.
5 minutes.
So again, for 10 days, just go to my site right now, philsgang.com. Just go to philsgang.com, click where it says Get Started, click where it says Working Investor Group. Okay, so the big tech stocks, right now, all we're waiting for is there's only 3 stocks holding this entire stock market up. Apple is one of them. It's called the tourist stock. Not doing very well today. Not doing very well today, even with all this hoopla going on. Not doing very well today. Now, Apple, if that breaks through that low of February 24th, okay, Apple, or let's put it back to, I'm sorry, March 15th. Let's make sure I have the right one. Here we go. Yeah, March 15th. If it takes out that March 15th low, let's make sure I got the right one here. January, February. Yeah, I got the right, yeah, okay, right there. That's right. It took out the 24th a week ago. That's right. We're waiting for it to take out the February 24th. And now if she takes out the low of, there we go. Yeah, she already took out the February 24th. If she takes out the March 14th low. Now we need one of these to break first. Either Apple, that'll take the market down huge. Microsoft, if Microsoft takes out the low of March 8th, that'll be a big deal. Or even if or Google, those three are holding up the whole stock market because they are the whole stock market. They're holding it up. And how they've been, and here's Google. This is a real interesting one. If Google takes out, and God, you should know this. If Google takes out its low of, let's see. Let me put it up here again. I don't want to give you the wrong number. Okay, Google. Let's put up the correct number. Here we go. Okay, if it takes out the February 24th low, it's very close to doing it. You'll see this market drop huge. Now, they're going to come in and try to stop it. They're going to come in like they do every night and buy futures to try to stop it. But those are the three stocks right now that are holding this entire market up. And how did they do that? Called the plunger team, and they put in a fake floor on February 24th. So that means when the market goes down 300-400 points, you ever notice how all of a sudden you get towards the close, the market's down 300-400 points, all of a sudden you get 2 minutes away from the close, it's only down 100 points. Well, they go in and they buy stock, or they'll go and buy futures. So they interfere with the free market. This is what they've been doing since November of 2021. That's how long this thing's been broken. So if you just take the spiders, I'm putting up the spiders now, and no matter which way the spiders go, whether they go up, you're going to make money, or if they go down, you're going to make money. And again, over that 10 days, you're going to see how it works. So go ahead and sign up and just protect yourself, would you? So we're told that inflation is really not, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Really? This inflation has destroyed this economy. It's totally destroyed this economy and the middle class. And this is nothing they don't talk about. The middle class is the backbone of this nation. The middle class is defined as 60% of our population, make between $50 and $85,000. They capture 54% of the nation's total income. That's dropped down to 42%. That's huge. That's huge. The economy, if it's growing at 2% annually, a 1 percentage point, 1 percentage, just 1 percentage of that difference between 42 and 54, that 1 percentage, that would increase the middle class income. That income would increase the economy's size. It would almost double it. That's how important the middle class is, and they destroyed it. They destroyed it on purpose. On purpose. Because they don't want a middle class. Because if you have a middle class, you're going to have good government. You're going to have a good government with middle class. They don't want middle class. We'll talk about that when we get back, and how it affects the stock market. So sign up right now, free for 10 days, and from now to Christmas Eve, you'll make some money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance and long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of the people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days, philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we're going into the close. The market's up 500 points. The Nasdaq's up over 269 points. And people are running around like crazy, thinking they're going to get rich, and they're jumping into these stocks. And little do they know, everything's against them. Now, if you made a good swing trade today, for example, you could have bought today XLK and maybe get 2 days out of it, maybe get 3 days out of it. Or you could have bought today Google or Amazon. You could have bought Amazon today. Yeah, either one. Amazon would have been great. Okay, you probably made about 1% on Amazon today. But that's not an investment. Not an investment. So you got to be very, very careful. You got to know what you're doing. These stocks are all going to break down again because, again, please, when I tell you, if you look at any of the breadth on these stocks, the sector, the NASDAQ, the sector, the S&P, the sector, the small and mid-cap stocks, the majority of the stocks in each one of those groups are below where they should be. 70% of those stocks should be above their moving average. They're not. They're below 40%. So people are buying, having no idea what I'm even talking about. They think I just had a salami sandwich and I'm talking about my bad breath. They have no idea what I'm talking about. So someone's jumping in today buying stocks as an investment thinking, just like how many times did you buy in a dip and lost money? I told you that was going to happen. But you didn't listen. Now, we got a very, very important election coming up. This is not a political show, but this affects this market. And unless we get the middle class back, we're really screwed. Because it's the middle class that makes everything happen. And remember, under G.W. Bush, under Obama, Biden, now Biden, the middle class has gotten really hammered. And the economy is screwed without the middle class. You know who really understood that? Was Henry Ford. He understood that. You need the middle class to drive the economy. You need that middle class. If you don't, you're screwed. And he understood that better than anyone because what he did, he always made sure he paid his workers enough money so they could buy a car from him. Back then, that was middle class. He understood it. But the progressives, the socialists, the communists, whatever you want to call them, like Obama and AOC and Sanders and Omar and Tlaib, you know them all, Warren and Waters, all these garbage heads. They destroyed the middle class. See, they always looked at the middle class as a barrier to expanding their welfare state, their socialism. See, they hate the middle class because a strong middle class benefits all of society, and it benefits the stock market. Because the middle class, that promotes a real good, efficient government. If you got middle class in charge, you got a lot of middle class people doing well, you got a good government, which is the base for solid economic growth and productivity. We don't have productivity anymore because everybody wants socialism. And then Obama, all these others, they're all promoting they hate inequality. They're going to fix inequality. And that's all you're going to hear going to the election. We're going to fix this inequality. The rich are bad people. No. They want inequality. They create a false narrative how they're going to fight inequality when they embrace inequality. Because that inequality takes the economy and it twists it and forms it so where there's only one voice. And it's not ours. It's the very, very wealthy. It's the owners. And that's what they want. See, they want inequality. You've got to have inequality to get one big voice. So we have a very small population, the 1/100th of 1 percentile, who, again, control us, who can afford high-priced lobbyists, unlimited campaign contributions. They buy our members of Congress. They buy our courts. They buy our judges. They buy the police. They buy everybody. They don't promote efficient and honest government. Are you nuts? With good investments and R&D, they don't do that. They use their power and their wealth to influence favors, to make deals. Look at the deal they're making with Iran. What do you think that's going to do to the stock market? You better learn how to short. Wait till that deal goes down. Wait till that deal. They're going to give them another $90 billion. You need a strong middle class. So we never go through what we've been going through with this inflation and the borders. This is what's wrong with the market. See, People lose confidence. When they lose confidence, they lose confidence in the economy. They lose confidence in stocks. And that's why stock market goes down, and that's why you need to know how to short. You need to know how to short. People are getting sucked in today. Today's what they call a sucker's rally. I could sit here and talk about it all day, but nobody's going to believe it. Even though I've been doing this, for 55 years, been on this earth for 76 years. This is a sucker's rally. We think this rally's going to hold when you got this kind of debt, when the NASDAQ hasn't made a new high since November. So we got a big, important election coming. And it's going to make a big difference on Wall Street. What's going to happen with your stocks?
3 minutes.
Man. So we just got to hope that the middle class can survive. I mean, think what they've done to us. They're telling us how great the economy is. Yeah, used cars are up 40%. I'm not going to give you the numbers, you know. Home ownership's been our foundation. That's been the average American's net worth is his home. He doesn't have assets. He's not the asset class. Since 2008, for the past 14 years, they screwed everybody. It's the asset class who made all the money, not the wage class. But they made the wage class think they're doing good because they could go in and get a cheap mortgage. They could go buy a motorcycle and make payments over 10 years real cheap. They could buy a car, real cheap payments. The late payment was real low. That's the benefit of the zero rates. That's the benefit of QE, getting rates down. Because the guy in Main Street, as long as his payments are low, he'll buy. And they know that. But now he's screwed. The guy on Main Street never understood why coffee's up 78% or chicken's up 52% or beef's up 25% or why oil in 1 year gasoline went up 112%. They never understood. That's been going up since 2008. They knew in 2008 that coffee'd be up 78% in 2022. They knew that in 2008 on their models. On their models. If you run a public company, you have models, so you can anticipate. They knew that. They knew in 2013 beef was going to be up 25%. They knew again in 2018 when the market started to crash. 2018 when I told you the market was going to crash, and it was starting in 2018, and it did the last quarter. But what's the answer? The answer is just stay with the spiders. Then you're going to make money if the market goes down or goes up, and it's going to be easy for you. You got 10 days to try it, and it's free. I don't know what else to tell you. And for you poor souls that are in there buying stocks as investment today, you're going to give it all back. You're going to lose money. You have no idea. You're going to lose money.
30.
If you did a swing trade, terrific. Then you should be selling into the rally right now if you did a swing trade. If you bought a stock and it's rallying nicely, you should be selling into it. Don't listen to this crap. This is all going up because of earnings. It has nothing to do with earnings. Nothing. So let me reach out to you. Let us here at Phil's Gang reach out to you. And from now to Christmas Eve, let's get you peace of mind that you know you at least make money with the spiders if the market crashes. Or if it doesn't crash, you still make money. Go to my site, philsgang.com. See you on the charts. philsgang.com.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.